first and foremost, life breaks you. That was all I could say for sure when I was younger. It was how I justified the shit that was going to happen. What else could a child say to explain loss and heartbreak? And what about struggles, unanswered questions, injustices, and unfavorable circumstances? That's just what life does every now and then. Life simply happens to us. A misfortune befalls us. There is illness, an accident, pain, and strife. It happens for no apparent reason, and we must fight to survive. Things happen, and we get bruised and beaten as a result. We fight to pick up the pieces of ourselves, and in the long and painful process of reassembling ourselves, what we reassemble may be a little more true, honest, and loving. We might grow stronger, more raw and real, and less of whatever we thought we were before. That's what I was trying to figure out as a kid, that life must want to break the lies we tell ourselves so that our truth can shine through. Life did the shattering so that the soul of love hidden deep beneath our skin could finally fly. But over the last 2 years, I've realized how ill-conceived that notion was. For me, the major flaw is how miserable it is to believe that life exists to break us. It would imply that we humans would be left to suffer and hope to put ourselves back together again, and, God willing, we would be able to do so. We might be able to rebuild ourselves in more truthful, loving, and good ways than before. This old notion made me believe that we humans were helpless creatures who could only be selected by the universe to become more of our true selves. My perspectives have shifted over the last 2 years. Life, I believe, does indeed break us, but that is simply the nature of nature. Life breaks us because that is how we first experienced suffering, pain, hardship, and heartbreak. Life breaks us down so that we can face sadness, understand sorrow, and mourn loss. But that isn't the only way we can be shattered. Sorrow, adversity, loss, and pain are not the only ways we can encounter a deeper source of soul that resides within us and is dying to be expressed through our words, pursuits, and deeds in the world. We have the ability to become our own breakers. We can act to break ourselves open, allowing our truth, strength, and love to pour out. I'm not suggesting that you go out of your way to seek out loss, heartbreak, or sorrow. I'm not talking about neglecting our bodies, exposing ourselves to diseases, or being negligent or self-loathing. I'm talking about breaking the shells we build around ourselves to keep our souls cozy, tidy, and protected. How we avoid difficult but meaningful conversations that might set us free. How we say we'll start eating healthier tomorrow because today is a loss. How we secretly dream of glorious days and nights despite the fact that we have the opportunity to start creating them for ourselves right now. By breaking, I mean how you might create and seize opportunities of great risk because, win or lose, you know in your heart that the journey will be worthwhile. I'm talking about meeting chance, circumstance, and the ticking clock with a touch of defiance and soul. I'm talking about meeting chance, circumstance, and the ticking clock with a touch of defiance and soul. I'm talking about living our lives every day in ways that are truth-driven, love-filled, and hell-bent on overcoming everything that we willingly choose to step into situations, circumstances, opportunities, adventures, dreams, goals, desires, needs, and physical spaces that scare, threaten, or make us want to run and hide. because our truth is bound to exist on the outskirts of our fears, worries, and unknowns. We find it in the activities, passions, and pastimes that bring us joy and a sense of flow or connection to the eternal. This sense of connection can be found in both acts of service and acts of love. We feel connected when we stand in front of a group and share something that frightens us because it means it's worth hearing. When we hold hands with a loved one or laugh with our best friends, we feel connected. We feel connected when we repeatedly break ourselves open and tap the source of eternal life that resides within us, the panda, the pulse, the spark, the passion, the essence of life.